Hi, I'm Peter Haddock and I'm here with Paul Keenan from Lynch Plant Hire. We're in Vegas. Last time we saw each other, we were actually on a site for a rail project, Paul. And we were talking about how you can actually integrate the technologies with surveying equipment and machine control, and actually how you can do that in various different locations. So it's not just the elements where you're saying we've got great connectivity. We actually had a total station on site there because of the connectivity on site wasn't good enough to actually use the GPS network. But you're here at HxGN Live in Las Vegas because one, you're on one of the panels and the discussion panels that will take place at the event, and two, it's about discovering what's next down the line, isn't it, for you?
Yeah, absolutely. We've come here at the show to understand where the new technology is going, where the new connectivity is, where the new hardware, new software, and ultimately where the road to autonomy, where it's going to go for us, and us in Lynch, where we need to prepare for the next step in the journey.
What was interesting, and I found it really impactful actually, I've got a new phrase for you, Paul, now, is the autonomous ecosystem.
Right.
And the creation of that autonomous ecosystem, because lots of different people are wanting things in different ways and use different systems and things like that. You, as a plant hirer, have got to fit into all the different things that your different customers are using, haven't you? And that's the challenge for you, isn't it?
Yeah, the journey we're all on, we need to have a common language within the industry.
Yeah.
The design needs to be the same. The way we measure data needs to be the same. The language everything needs to be actually a universal language that as an industry, we can start measuring things and be very, very good at what we do.
And I think that's critical, isn't it? Because we're talking about ISO standards and trying to push them forward so that we have an understanding no matter where you are in the world, in fact, whether you're in Vegas here or you're next to your headquarters. What we need to understand is how we do that, and how do we deliver it, and how we get that data in real time to customers to make those decisions. You've been doing that already. The impact's quite significant, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. From a sustainability point of view and a productivity point of view, 80% of our support calls we do remotely. So that just has a massive impact on our business through efficiencies and just as a business as a whole, we just get very, very good at what we do. What we're trying to understand when we're here today is what autonomy is to the industry.
Yep.
So it means a lot of different things to different people.
Yep.
So what we now can understand is where we can position Lynch to be the next step on an autonomous journey to provide a top-class service to our customers.
So the autonomous journey is one thing that I think we're getting closer to. One, the thing is with Lynch at the moment, you have bought an awful lot of machine control equipment. So your fleet has now been upscaled as such. Yes, you buy new equipment on a very, very regular basis, but it's actually enabling that kit to go out, not just with the kit on it, but also with the operators that actually are trained on that equipment. We see, a simulator behind us here, but it's the training of operators at your school that you've delivered yourself, which is actually the fundamental difference it's making, isn't it?
Yeah, our schools are very much a hands-on school. Simulators has a place in the industry, but it's not. In our opinion, it doesn't make people site ready.
Yeah.
And I don't think it makes them safe either. So this is where we at the school, they have a very practical hands-on experience, and they get trained in not just the use of the machines, but the use of technology.
And as part of that process, like you said, you're explaining how to an operator how they can dial into your technical team back at base, and how you can have that two-way conversation through the actual tablets that are in the machines.
Yeah, every machine's connected, and what we try and do with all our operators is give them the confidence that we're in the cab with them.
Yep.
Even though we're remote connected to that.
Yep.
So they've got the confidence, if they're not sure about something, we can quickly dial in and talk them through the journey of where they need to be.
And collaboration is a really big word in our industry, and it's been talked about a lot here. I talked recently with Stephen Such, one of your colleagues, and Mick George at the FutureWorks event, and that collaboration is real-time collaboration, and it's actually sharing information and best practice, and that fundamentally is another key part of the puzzle, isn't it?
Yeah, so that project that you mentioned with Steve, that's artificial intelligence being put on an ADT to actually stop it. So safety is the first part of any autonomous journey.
Yep.
So we're now exploring how can we safely stop machines then as a catalyst to go into the rest of the automated journey.
And so, folks, we've got an automated journey. We've taken a big journey to Las Vegas, to HxGN Live with the Lynch team, gathering that information that's vital for you to move forward. And it is really good to be able to talk on a global scale here, meet people from all different countries and talk to these key people that are developing these solutions, isn't it?
Absolutely. From our colleagues and peers all over the world, we get to learn exactly what the best practices are from different markets, from mining or manufacturing or whatever it may be. There's little gems, little nuggets of efficiencies that we can take from other sectors and deliver it into our business.
And that creates a more sustainable, that creates a more fuel efficient, and that creates a happier client for you at Lynch, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Cheers then, Paul.
Thanks.
Good to see you again.
Thank you.